Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So here we are again today. Today I believe we get to just instantly take on the main battle here. Yep, the main story battle right here. Southwestern Lonic territory, the Blitz of the Western Empire. Let's go ahead and do it. Not sure how long this is going to take. I don't think it's going to take too long, but still, you never know. I believe it's at this point where the chapters start getting a little bit longer. Because now we're actually in part 2.
Esser, Lock-in, and Ox. I can't believe we'll be facing them all at once.
What do you expect? From their standpoint, this is an invasion. And they are the ones to repel it. They fight to protect their homes, their families, their livelihoods, just as we would fight to protect ours. We would all do well not to forget that. Be sure to tell those under your commands the same.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Feeling guilty about this isn't gonna change anything. We still have to fight, and we still have to win.
You're right. This is the only way we'll ever get peace back in Fodlan.
There's no turning back now. Not after what we've done. But I don't regret any of it. I believe in the path we're on, the very one that's led us to the battle ahead.
Lasting peace is waiting for you on the other side of this fight. You've got my power to see you through it.
It doesn't matter what any of us say, Boar. You know what needs to be done. We'll have plenty of time to grieve once this is all over. So stick to the plan and don't look back.
We stand here because we believe in you, Your Majesty.
I see. I'm heartened to know I have your trust. Whenever I've lost my way, all of you have been there to help me recover it.
It's the least we can do. Both as your subjects and your friends.
Everything seems to be in order, Your Majesty. Sorry, am I interrupting something here?
No, we've just finished. We will need your strength in this battle, Rodrigue.
And my strength you'll have. Let's show these Imperial scoundrels what a mistake it is to cross the people of Fargus.
Right, let's do this. Oh, I really do not remember this chapter. Okay, persuade Constance, persuade Linhart. Very good, very good. We only have 10 more. That's fun. Stronghold sabotage.
So many noble Imperial
let's do
houses
this.
have assembled on the battlefield. From the
Didn't
looks
even
of
know
it,
where I'm
they're
going,
desperate
but
to defend the Empire.
As are we to fight for our home.
Just gonna do this as quickly as possible.
We must make haste and take
That's the plan.
Duke Garrett is holed up in the main hall, but capturing strongholds and besieging the enemy should draw him out.
All right.
That's
let's aim
one
for the
stronghold
closest-
down.
Begin the operation. All troops, begin
Send
the
her to the wrong
operation.
place. Can't go up. Fantastic. Alright then, fine.
Begin the operation. Our orders are...
We will proceed
Hey.
as stronghold first.
Easy does it.
Ugh!
Let us crush their defense.
Yeah. Honestly, Shez feels really, really powerful. Like, seriously, Shez and the classes that Shez has access to is just nuts. And we've
Wonderful
already
progress.
captured
That should put
all
us
the
at ease for the
strongholds.
time
That's
being.
all the strongholds we have access to. We already
Right on
captured.
schedule.
Fantastic.
All units, move out and take the Kingdom forces down.
I did not mean to do that, but okay. That was stupid of you. Opening the doors? That was dumb. What's Manuela doing there?
Begin the operation.
They still haven't
Our
opened
orders are-
the doors.
We will
Are you
proceed
kidding
as
me?
planned. We must strive to perform to the best of.
Shall we?
So the enemy general finally shows. We've got to put them on the defensive.
Really? You don't say. I think putting them on the defensive is going to be a lot easier than I think. Told you it would be easy.
The strongholds belong to us now. Still, it all seems to be going too smooth.
And I even got back all my durability on my swords.
They're all over us. I can't
Fantastic.
stay here any longer.
Where you running to, little lady? Where do you think you're going?
Don't think you can escape.
Open this door.
Quick!
Felix, don't break ranks.
Monica, I can't necessarily do that. The door's locked.
Remember our objective. We will not be able to besiege the enemy until we capture the strongholds.
Oh, well, I guess there's a gatekeeper. Doesn't matter anymore. He's done. Yeah, well, those doors are still not open, so I don't necessarily know how you want me to get.
There, the path is clear. Wait.
Seriously, all these doors
You
are
walked
locked.
right into my trap.
That's fine.
I simply can't waste this golden opportunity.
How am I supposed to get into any of these strong? Oh God.
I'll handle this.
Shall have his death. Death from above.
Oh look, it's Hanneman, the useless old man.
Ambush! Everyone fall back! We can take down the enemies at the rear first!
I thought I had. Oh God, why is he a holy knight? Like really, why is he a holy knight?
Net. We can't let any of our units
That makes no
fall
sense
before we
to
have
me.
them surrounded.
None at all.
That's Linhardt. Are we gonna have to kill him?
No, we won't. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Ugh!
I
Gosh.
fear that I'll just get in your way and ruin the wonderful strategy you've all thought up.
Got another one down there.
We will
Fantastic.
proceed as planned.
Go deal with her, Dimitri. Deal with the rest of the guys up here.
No, is that...
Who just showed up in our base? What is Linhardt doing all the way down there?
Shall we?
Mercedes, go take
Let's
care of
give it a
Linhardt.
Constance? Please, let me talk to her. Send in the remaining soldiers.
Oh my gosh! Just asking me so many things at the same freaking time, man!
We'll have to outlast them somehow.
Dude, I really do not remember getting this many different things thrown at me at the same freaking time.
You've gotten
How is
this-
Mercedes at such low health?
That persistence
Why is she so
honestly
low on health?
exhausting.
What is she doing?
There's no reason to be wary of a nobody like me.
It shouldn't be that difficult to take out Linhardt. I mean, seriously. Look at that. Look how many people you just took out there in a single go.
If I lose, it'll leave us with a wide open. But I'm
And I get
pretty
Linhardt
sure
in
this
this,
isn't
and now he's done
going
for.
to
See ya, mate! These doors are still not open. Not at all. Well, wait, hold on. It's open
Not a
here.
problem.
I won't ask you to switch sides, but maybe we could stop fighting at least.
You could have said as much before you beat me up. You're all cruel, you know that?
There's so many people here, I can't see anybody! Doesn't matter, Atrocity takes care of that for us.
Victory must be ours. We will raise the city, and the kingdom army with it.
Uh,
How dare you threaten our lands, Fargus worms!
shut up, you old fart.
More of that?
Do they just have like a never-ending army of these dudes? Like, seriously?
We must strive.
Begin the operation. When will it ever...
Take a breather.
Gosh.
Please, let's stop this. I couldn't
What is this? Oh, okay. Another level up.
never
Very
allow
nice.
myself to kill you.
So the goddess wishes me to suffer even further embarrassment.
Hi, Vey.
No, we cannot allow them to gain momentum.
Come on. Just go down, please. Yes! Got him.
Has come to remount.
Not a problem.
Where even is... Who's the... I guess you
Our
are.
attack on the main hall.
Oh, come on. How are you not down after that one?
You will see
Thank
the
you.
territory invaded. I shall take the lead. I cannot suffer that. I'll show you no mercy. That's true.
Yeah, Frosky's quite powerful.
I refuse to die in a place like this.
Why do they always retreat? Why? How are they retreating? Are they teleporting out, or like, are we just letting them go at this point? Because that's what it seems like we're doing. It seems like we're just letting them go. Like, seriously.
Time to fight, and I must not die here.
Honestly, my god. Oh, look at that. We lost a freaking stronghold.
Shall we?
I didn't even realize.
Allow me. Are you ready?
Nope. You're not doing that to me. No sirree Bob. Goodbye, good sirs. Goodbye.
Father, no! You didn't have to. Sorry.
Certainly is one way of doing it. Oh, hey, look who showed up.
My mistake led to my father's death. I shall have revenge.
No, you won't.
She got the better of us before.
Take a breather.
But not this time.
Hey, lady.
Oh dear.
Not letting you do that.
I won't watch her die. Let's go, Hanneman.
It's too late for that.
I can.
She's already done for. You have to try a lot harder than that.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
We will proceed as planned. We must.
Wrong person. Why is it that I always miss with this? Because I'm trying to go too fast.
Time for calm has passed. Who knows what I may do next?
That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, I'll be 100% honest.
I can't die here. I won't.
You kidding me? Is she going to retreat? Why do they always retreat? Hubert retreats, the Barons retreat. Why is everybody retreating? Stop retreating!
Let her go.
I have no more uses. I don't have enough uses for another use of atrocity. That's not a good thing. I need atrocity. It's such a good move.
Bad at all.
Ivy.
It's so dreadful to see a familiar face across the battlefield. That said, I will not back down. I like this. Hanneman, you're looking
Again!
for wear.
What?
Let me heal you.
Oh, did I run out? I ran out. I'm not paying
Can never
attention.
be too careful.
What is that? What did she just do? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me!
This battle will never back. Let us deal with Manuela first.
You won't.
This is nothing.
So you're an Imperial General now, Professor Manuela.
Okay, you know what? She seriously has the ability to do that multiple times in a row.
I must thank you all the same.
Would have had that man's head by now twice over.
I'm serious about this. You're sending in so many soldiers.
This is your own fault, Manuela. Your own fault.
These are troubling times we live in, indeed.
I never thought
I
the
wanna
day
see
would
if there's
come
like
that
a
I'd cross
purple-
blades with Professor Hanneman.
Hold for this.
Where's that chest at, by the way?
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Where's Mercedes? Not paying attention. That's what she's doing.
Shall we?
Come on.
do in life.
Ugh.
To withdraw.
Not just yet.
What? What is it with everybody retreating? Why do we just keep letting them go? What is this?
I may help.
Why do they have so many people just teleporting them out?
I keep the other out of it for the time being.
Seriously, I've never seen this.
We made a very formidable duel.
Ay, ay, ay.
I wonder if our paths will cross again in the future.
Good God.
I've
What
awaited
shit is
this
that?
moment.
Allow me.
38. Pretty much the same as, I think, pretty much the same as Ingrid
ever
here,
chasing
which is
Lambert's
fine.
shadow.
It's alright. I was like wondering why I was hitting the wrong button.
And you're shameless enough to claim you're on the side of justice.
Yeah, this is certainly one way of doing it.
At least I can die in my hometown.
We literally have every single thing. Every
We've done what we can.
single stronghold.
Isn't it time for you to come
Except
out
for the
already,
main one.
Dugert? A general ought to seek vengeance for his subordinates.
Be careful what you wish for. I've quite a lot of deaths to avenge.
Just open
by
this
now.
door. Thank you. Why do you have to show me him?
How ironic. My
He looks like a
territory has
dork.
always strived for peace, and it's the first claimed by the flames of war.
Seriously, he looks like nothing like the little picture they put at the bottom floor. I guess I know he's meant to be just like a faceless dude, but he looks really weird. Oh, poor dude.
I see they're putting
See ya.
up one last bit of futile resistance. Too bad it's not going to work.
I'll handle this.
Where do you think you're going, sir?
Stay calm.
Is he gonna heal? This is really, really, really starting to get annoying.
Not a problem.
Forgive our weakness.
No, you've done plenty. You have my gratitude.
Oh boy. I think this is like the only chapter where they do something like this either, where they have somebody like heal up units that you're fighting. Because I don't remember this happening in any other chapter.
You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend.
The man's still alive even after all of that? Come on! Do it again. Jesus.
You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, still? Jesus.
My turn?
Save Her Majesty.
Okay, I'm sick and tired of you. We're done. It's over. No more of this. Done. Thank you.
Still here. I cannot perish here. I must protect the Empire.
Our enemies fought well. To be honest, I'm not sure how much more we can endure. We've taken the main hall. Victory is ours, Knights of Fargus!
Okay. Nice level up. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a good shield. We should definitely give that to Ingrid. No longer be weak to archers. That's a very good one.
The enemy fought like they were possessed out there. One wrong move, and we'd have been finished.
Imperial nobles will battle to the bitter end to protect their homes, just as we would. I suggest you get used to it. Everyone we face from this point forward will strike at us with the same vigor.
I guess it's kill or be killed, huh? It's exhausting just thinking about the road ahead.
Do not complain. We are only doing this to restore peace to Fodlan, remember?
I can't say I blame you for worrying. This is a difficult campaign in every sense of the word. For one, the unfamiliar terrain greatly favors our enemy. And however noble our cause, the guilt of invading our neighbors will always weigh heavy on our minds.
Be that as it may, we can't turn back now. If the kingdom and empire cannot coexist, then there is no other choice but to fight.
He's right. We all know what'll happen to Fargus if we just sit back and let Adrestia do what they want.
So you all grasp the gravity of our actions, yet choose to march on regardless. It seems our rising lords have grown even stronger than I thought. The future of Fargus is a bright one indeed. For now, all we can do is commend our soldiers for delivering us a valiant triumph, and of course, bid they continue the march. When the sun sets on this war, only our king will be fettered by the vile moniker of invader.
Don't put this all on him.
And it will fall on you to support him through it, Felix. You understand, yes? That is your duty as the shield of Fargus, and descendant of the hero Fraldarius.
Obviously.
Oh, Rodrigue. You're up late.
Ah, yes. Preparing strategy proposals for tomorrow's War Council. The more legwork I can do in advance, the smoother the process will go, thus lessening the burden on His Majesty. Even one as strong as he would collapse from overwork were all our councils an unchecked slog.
He barely sleeps as it is, right? Sometimes I see him face down on his desk. I guess catching what little shut-eye he can.
Yes, he reminds me of the late king in that sense. Lambert too ascended the throne at a young age. Too young, if you ask me. And struggled greatly to adapt to the many rigors of governance.
Guess you two knew each other a long time then. I heard you went to the academy together at least. I've gotta ask, is Dimitri really that much like his dad?
You would hardly be able to tell them apart were they in the same room now. Though Lambert did have a somewhat shorter temper. Still, they're birds of a feather compared to my son and I. The two of us are as different as the blackest night and the brightest day.
I don't know. I think you're pretty similar. Like, you're both the first to take the initiative when something important needs doing.
That's enough to make this old man's cheeks burn. Make sure you share that opinion with Felix as well. I suppose he is quite like me, though mostly in ways I'd hoped to avoid.
Meaning what?
He can't live without some great purpose in life urging him forward. There is no peace in such an existence. I know, because I'm the same way. As Lambert's right hand, I devoted every waking moment to serving him, supporting him. And when he was lost, so too was my reason for being. I had no choice but to search for something else to propel me forth. In the end, and after much consideration, I chose to devote myself anew to Lambert, to seeing through the promise I had made him.
And what was that?
That should his son ever lose his way, I would be the one to set him back on the proper course. But I won't be here forever. Thankfully, His Majesty is blessed with friends like you. Ones who are willing to ease the immense burden on his shoulders.
Funny. I feel like Dimitri's been helping me this whole time, not the other way around. But it's all a give and take in the end, right? You've done more than your fair share for me, too.
I'm glad to hear that, truly. But to be frank, my own shortcomings have grown alarmingly clear of late. It's not enough to simply stand by his side in support. He needs someone to grab his hand and pull him in the right direction.
And you don't think you can do that? Even with Gustav's help?
At the end of the day, he and I are nothing more than His Majesty's retainers. We cannot view Fodlin through his eyes. But you stand on equal footing with him as a trusted friend. Such a bond is a rare thing indeed.
Dimitri's my leader, yeah, but he's a friend first. Probably helps that I'm not part of the nobility.
Is that the root of it, I wonder? If I recall, you were born in Alliance territory, yes?
Yep, in a remote mountain town off in Ordelia lands. Honestly, I don't remember much more than that. And with this weird power and all, it's hard to say for sure where I really came from.
Well, if you ask me, those things, your background, your abilities, don't matter much in the end. I can't blame you for being curious, of course. But we haven't put our faith in you because of whose child you are. The relationships you've built in your time here transcend whatever blood may flow in your veins.
Huh, what a wonderful human being. A true man of character.
Anyway, seeing as you're here, I was hoping you might be willing to share some of your wisdom with me. I would love to know a mercenary's thoughts on the proper location to stage an ambush, and where in that position our archers should take up posts.
Now we're talking. Let's see.
Alrighty then.
Azure Gleam, a trick of the goddess. Central Adrestia is soundly defended under the command of Regent Ire. However, attacks from the Kingdom and Alliance erode the Empire's defenses in both the east and west. Amidst all this, General Randolph enlists a certain mercenary company to Adrestia's cause. Their forces stand to defend Hevring territory, the Empire's final bastion in the west.
Let me get this straight. If they break through Hevring land, there'll be nothing to stop the Kingdom's army from rolling straight to the capital.
That's right. The seat of Hevring's power, Mazgus, lies east of here, past the bottleneck in the Agma Mountains. It's essentially on Inbar's doorstep, the western gateway to the seat of power. Count Hevring and his men will make their last stand there. That is, if the Lions of Fargus can get through us first. And of course, we will make every possible effort to defeat them, for whatever that's worth.
Never a good sign when you're calling something your last stand.
Indeed. And we've lost far too many of our most formidable generals, including Marquis Vestra. I've not the slightest idea what's befallen our forces at the capital, nor in the east for that matter.
Yes, the whole army's been feeling a little off lately. Thankfully, you and your squadron still have your heads on straight.
It's a sad state of affairs out there. Hardly any dependable leaders remain. Instead, we're left with those who take pride in senseless looting and slaughter, or compete to see who can reduce more villages to ash. Each and every one of them handpicked by His Excellency, the Regent.
Are you sure you should be spilling secrets like that?
It's all right. I'd like you to have the full picture. Your company holds the key to victory in your hands. And with it, our very lives. Oh, but keep all that under wraps, if you would. It would bring the morale of my troops crashing to new lows were that to get out.
Usually mercs are backup for an army, not full-on replacements. But it is what it is. In any case, we'll get the job done so long as you're paying.
Geralt, should I perish in this fight, you can consider your contract terminated. You'll be free to stop supporting the Empire in its foul descent into depravity.
Randolph.
You feeling any better? I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us. But it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
If you say so. With the war and the state it's in, the kingdom is throwing everything they've got at this thing. I don't know if it's that or something else, but I've got a bad feeling. So watch yourself out there.
I will. You do the same.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Seiros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it, all right?
The general opposite us is a man by the name of Randolph. I hear tell he's related to the Empire's Count Burgleys. To complicate matters further, he's hired Gerald's mercenaries to assist in their fight.
Them again, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
The Imperial Army has gathered their forces in Hevring territory, with said mercenaries composing the core of their offense. I expect they'll engage us in the woodlands, an ideal location for the guerrilla warfare they specialize in.
Then we'll have to look out for traps and ambushes as we advance. More than usual, that is.
They're placing a great deal of faith in Gerald, trusting the front lines to his company.
Perhaps there are no other generals for them to rely on.
This is our chance then. We'll be in a great spot if we can land a decisive blow on the Empire.
Absolutely. They're bound to start feeling the heat over in Enbar once we get a solid foothold here in Hevring territory.
Yes, and the enemy is surely well aware of that fact. No doubt that's precisely why Gerald is among their ranks.
He and his company are incredible fighters. But there's more to it than that. They also have immense discipline. As long as they can afford the cost, I can see why the Imperials would trust them over some of their less experienced generals.
I didn't expect us to be facing them again so soon. We had best be ready. Though truly, I wish we could fight alongside them for once instead.
We should probably just steer clear of them entirely. There's no point throwing our lives away against an opponent we can't beat. All we've got to do is take down their general, Randolph, and the mercenaries will scatter.
Oh, come now. You're strong enough to defeat the Ashen Demon if you want. I know you are. But if this is how you'd like to handle it, I'll still be in your corner helping you every step of the way.
Whatever we decide to do, we will need a sound strategy if we are going to win.
Strategy, huh? Maybe something like a huge surprise attack on the Imperial positions.
A bold suggestion, Sylvain. You remind me of your father when he was young.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment or what.
The Margrave's been managing the conflict in the North for decades now, hasn't he? I'd say it's a great honor to be compared to him.
Ah, such fine memories. All of his strategies seem to involve sending me and Lambert off to thrust through the enemy lines on our own.
Yeah, going straight to the suicide charge every time doesn't sound all that strategic to me.
At any rate, I have full faith that our combined might will be up to the task at hand. We must succeed.
Tell you, man, these things never end. You know, I think that if it weren't for the extra battles that you do to get to like the actual battle, I think this game would have been a lot faster paced and better in general.
I have a worthy proposition, and it is settled.
That's just my opinion.
Place your trust in me.
No, then.
That's what I think. Because sometimes it can be, it can make you tired. It can make you very, very tired. Anyway, we have new supports here. Let's watch the supports first, then we'll do everything else. Ugh.
Hey, Annette. What are you up so late for? Some kind of research?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. I've been working on this.
That just looks like a bunch of little black bugs jumping around on a page.
Excuse you, it's sheet music. I have no idea how you could possibly think the notes look like bugs.
Sorry. It's just, I don't think I've ever actually seen sheet music before. Does this mean you're writing a new song?
Mm-hmm. A lovely tune popped into my head today, so I wanted to jot it down before I forgot.
What kind of song is it? I can't read sheet music, so I'm having trouble imagining what it'll be like.
If it turns out right, it'll be bouncy and fun. Though I'm nowhere near finishing the lyrics yet. Still, I want to write something happy. A song that'll make people feel good when they sing it.
That sounds great. I can't wait till it's finished.
Hey, do you remember the song I wrote about that night?
Night? Oh, you mean the horse with the human... Yeah, the song about the night, of course.
Well, I heard someone singing it again.
Look, Annette, I know you're upset I let it slip, but what's done is done.
I didn't mean it like that. I heard a mercenary singing it to himself as he died. He was covered in blood and could hardly breathe. Yet he had this great big smile on his face as the words crossed his lips. He must have been in so much pain. But still, he just kept smiling.
Probably thinking back to all the times he spent drinking and singing with his friends. Soldiers always throw the wildest parties after a battle. The sort of thing where you can find knights and mercs alike locking arms and belting out tunes.
Maybe. Anyway, I've been thinking about that mercenary a lot ever since he passed. I never wanted that song out in the world, and I'm honestly still not happy about it. But it helped him face his final moments with a smile, instead of sadness or fear. And I'm forever grateful I could provide that.
It's like I told you before, Annette. Your songs can really help people. I'm sure tons more took comfort in that song too. Including me. Whenever I'm feeling down, I just think about one of your silly songs and I'm right back in high spirits.
Silly? Are you implying my lyrics aren't serious? No, never mind. I'll choose to take it as a compliment. And hey, if my songs really help people that much, I better get to work writing lots of new ones.
There you go. So, what's this next one gonna be about?
Well, right now I'm planning to make it be about a group of friends who dig into a huge feast together. They keep churning out dish after delicious dish, and everyone's faces are alight with laughter and joy.
Wow, I'm getting hungry just hearing about it.
Right? Then once all the food runs out, they go off hunting for ingredients so they can cook up some more.
Okay.
But uh-oh, they come across a ginormous bear and have to battle it to the death.
A death match with a bear? I thought this was supposed to be a happy song about a feast. Guess I shouldn't judge it before it's done. Just let me know when you're finished, okay? I want to be the first in line to hear it.
Yes, of course.
Alright. That's one down. We have another one between, looks like Dimitri and Dedu, and that's it. So we'll watch this.
You must rest, Your Majesty. These late hours will only undermine your health.
I appreciate your concern, but I fear sleep eludes me after our last battle. No need to wait for me to do, or to worry. I'll rest when I find a suitable stopping point.
You said the same the other day, then worked until the break of dawn.
I should know better than to argue when you get like this. Very well. I'll rest once I know these documents contain no errors. And if you assist me, it will go all the faster.
This is written in the language of Dusker. Is it a letter to the leadership?
Yes. I'd asked their cooperation in investigating a number of matters pertaining to the tragedy of Dusker. Some interim reports arrived the other day, so I'm thanking them for those and requesting a further investigation into another matter.
I see. Such important tasks warrant daylight. Can this not wait until morning?
And what if I fall in battle tomorrow and the work remains forever unfinished? I must do all that I can while I still draw breath. I will uncover the truth of that day and exact revenge for the dead. I swear it. There's no time to waste. After all, it doesn't appear resolving this issue will be as simple as just setting all the perpetrators to meet their end.
All the more reason to rest and preserve your health.
My rest and health can wait. At least until I've looked through these inquiries into the Western Front. And I should put in some training before I sleep, to make up for all this desk work.
Do you still have nightmares of that day?
You remember then? I'm surprised. I've not mentioned them in years. I used to summon you to my room under the pretense of keeping you safe from the others in the castle. Then I'd have you listen to me babble until sleep finally claimed me.
I've always been grateful for the consideration you showed.
It was my own selfishness, nothing praiseworthy.
Well, if sleep still evades you, I would be happy to lend an ear.
That would only succeed in exhausting us both. We have an early start tomorrow, so please, get some rest. I know you will once again implore me not to overextend myself. But I assure you that I know my own limits better than anyone.
At least let me bring tea before I depart.
That would be wonderful to do. And apologies for always putting you through so much trouble.
Alrighty then. So I guess let's get to training up everyone and going to the, well, not the kitchen master, more likely the chore
Time
master.
to work you into shape.
Or maybe the kitchen master. I mean, at this point, we kind of have a lot that we can just, you know, give out. Probably have a lot of food too, so hopefully it doesn't matter too much.
I could use.
So, I played Spirit Tracks more last night.
Time to work.
And,
Can't wait to see how you do.
I believe it was the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th floors of the Spirit Tower, and it was the first time that I have been playing in the entire game where I actually had to look a video up because I had no clue how to do certain things. If they would have told me that I could move those little siren things with the wing, whatever that I had, I would have done it. But I didn't! I didn't know that I could do that! How was I meant to know I could do that? It's whatever. Still. And also knowing to mirror what the Phantom's doing on the 16th floor. It's like, come on, how was I meant to know that too?
This reminds me of my youth. The days I spent with Glenn and my father.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Still, I'm actually really quite enjoying Spirit Tracks. The puzzles in the actual dungeons, I feel, are much different, but I like them. I like them a lot, actually. I like how they use the mechanics of the game to their advantage. We've gotten 2 perfects in a row, by the way.
Then you know my food preferences? But how? No, it matters not. You have my thanks.
Wow, you really know your stuff. This is my favorite.
Right.
Come back whenever you... Hunger is the true enemy.
Yes, hunger is actually quite the enemy. You don't treat hunger, you can take out an entire army, matter of fact. Seriously though, like, yeah. Been watching Game of Thrones a lot. Like, I started watching Game of Thrones, I think, the day before Christmas. Been binge watching it to the point where I'm already on close to the end of season 6. Season 6, episode 8.
You made this? Pretty good.
I've been spending a lot of time watching that game and, like, watching that show, and whenever I can, whenever, like, I start getting bored, pop out the Nintendo DS, start playing Spirit Tracks. Although, yeah, I still hear, like, what's going on, but I'm not paying attention a lot. Still, I understand the basics of what's going on. It seems like a very, very good show. Ugh.
You made that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
That's not what I meant to do. That was the wrong place to go. Let's do Shamir, let's do Ingrid, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. We also gotten 2 nices in a row, that's not very fun.
Someone knows my weakness.
This is heavenly.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
And
Hunger is the true enemy.
One more. I ran out of things. I ran out of tomatoes. That's great. Trying to see. Don't find it likely that many of these people have supports with each other is the problem.
Yeah.
Nice, again. Jeez, what is up with my character now?
Oh.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Got a new support combo. Let's see what it is. Shez and who? Shamir.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary. That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
No worries, I can handle it. It's my responsibility after all.
Right, well, if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir. Honestly, you're so mature for your age. You always seem so composed, almost wise, even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see, the company I was with the longest was... probably Burling's mercenaries, the last one I joined. But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. But losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Yeah. Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley. We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move on. That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past. But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Okay. We don't have a lot of money, do we? Jeez. We need to do something about that. That's not fun. I want to take a quick pit stop at the blacksmith. Just to see if... Actually, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let me go to the combo real quick. I want to see if we have any swords that are better. Anything that hits harder. Silver sword plus 8. Hits harder, has better durability. Very nice. I think that's the best sword we've got. Okay.
Hey there. Need something?
Reforge. Can reforge the Levin sword? No, I can't. Because I don't have the ability to reforge things. Yes. That could be a problem. I really don't have the money for this. Jeez.
Is this it?
That should do fairly well until the end of the game, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure I used a silver sword when I first did this. My first time through this game. Let's just check here so that I don't have to do
Supplies
this
are the
later.
lifeblood of any army.
you very much.
Everything has its
Fine.
use.
And, let's take a quick look at the war map. Ugh. Okay. Very specifically. Very specifically. Hold on, let me just check something really quickly. I know I get something out of this. Pretty sure I get a Hero's Relic, but I think I'm gonna be 100% honest here for a second. I think Hero's Relics are kind of useless in this game. I mean, sure, yeah, they give you the super powerful, like, burning whatever and stuff, but there's one problem with them. Takes a lot to level them up, and things easily and very, very quickly get much better than them. That's just the truth. Darn. I honestly don't know. Should I give Dimitri a shield? Does he really need one? Just give him this. Ugh. What is that? Ew. What the heck? Should we give her one of these? I think we should. Which one's better, though? Staff that guides, increases the damage of mag-based attacks. Let's give her that. I think that will be better. You know what? We have battalions we can give people. We have quite a few of them, as a matter of fact. So let's use them. Wait, so why can't you use these? What does it have, like, a lock on it? I wonder why that is. That's odd to me. Really odd. You know what? Go the other way. Okay. We're gonna need one as well. And guess we don't really want to have one for you. We'll just give it that, I guess. Huh. Is there anything else? Oh, wow, there are a lot of achievements. Gratis. I need to find out where we can buy those, gosh, the mythful stuff. I believe here's where we really need to, this tactic here is the thing that we're really aiming for here. Like, this is the first time where it's actually, like, important to get a tactic. Because that can completely, this tactic can completely change the outcome of the story. You know, as a matter of fact, it gives you access to more story chapters than if you don't get the tactic. Because without the tactic, you can't recruit Byleth, and if you don't recruit Byleth and the story changes, you don't get access to certain chapters, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we definitely need to go grab that. That's 100% something that we need. We're more than likely going to do it this next episode, because we're already basically an hour in. We're 59 minutes and 50 seconds in. So, we're gonna pretty much end it off here. If you all enjoyed today's... Well, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make a new video. And I'll see you all on the next episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.